So I, of course, was the first online lefty show to report on Bernie Sanders announcing his presidency for 2020. So, that was pretty cool. I have another amazing thing to report on here. Bernie Sanders has been breaking and shattering fundraising records. Bernie
comes through in the clutch. Oh, yeah, here it is. One spirit bomb coming up. Oh, wow. At this rate, this thing's going to be enormous.
Now, if you recall, Kamala Harris had raised $1.2 million on her first day, and that was like a big number, and people are like, wow, that's really cool, man. Well, this is going to be really shattering that. So here's what this article says. It says Bernie Sanders' 2020 campaign is off to an impressive start. The Vermont senator crushed other Democratic candidates in his first day of online fundraising and boasted social media stats that easily outstripped his competition, too. Sanders brought in more than $5.9 million from the 220,000 donors in the 24 hours since he announced his presidential candidacy. He easily eclipsed other announced 2020 candidates' first-day fundraising figures, as well as his own in 2015, when he raked in more than $1.5 million online the first 24 hours. Sanders broke small-dollar fundraising records in that campaign, and his staff has worked to amass an online media empire, posting more than 1,000 videos on his Facebook and Twitter pages over the past 2 years. Another show of his digital strength. The Vermont senator's announcement video racked up nearly 5.4 million views on Twitter in the first day, more than any other 2020 contender's formal announcement or exploratory committee video, most of which had been online for weeks. And there is apparently, and it says that $600,000 was given in contributions that will recur monthly, because you can choose to have recurring donations monthly. And so I donated $27, but that's not even close to the last time I'm going to donate to his campaign, because, they do fundraising all throughout the primary, and this is super early. So I'm going to donate multiple times to his campaign throughout his campaign that goes on. So it's not going to be the only time that I donate. And you guys should do the same thing. But apparently what's really interesting about this, and I think that what happened was Bernie didn't even send out an email when he had first announced. And I remember looking in my email box, because I've been part of his email list for a long time. And I was looking and I was like, whoa, how come there's no email from Bernie Sanders, basically getting people to, asking people to donate, because that's usually what you do. And the dude was still shattering records, man. He was just massively mad. $5.9 million was raised in the first day, man. I don't know when that's going to be broken, other than maybe by himself if he runs again next let's say he's elected this time around and then he's about to run again in 2024. Maybe it'll be more then, but I don't know. Topping $5.9 million from more than 220,000 donors, which is holy smokes. And I read somewhere that, and I can't remember if this is, I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but this is what I remember reading, was the average donation was actually $12, and I'm not sure if that's true, but if that is actually true, dude, that's less than half of Bernie's previous $27 average, which is absolutely insane, man. But dude, this is gonna be a strong election. I mean, I'm hype. I was the first online, progressive lefty to even report on his campaign announcement. I donated $27 literally as soon as I saw that he was running. And this is so fucking hype, man. Start talking to people. Start, convincing them to support Bernie Sanders, especially if you're in California, because California is going to be such an important state. And, we need to, and the reason why California got moved up is because the DNC is trying to coronate Kamala Harris. So we need to make sure that backfires heavily and that Bernie Sanders ends up winning. So start talking now, start convincing people now. And he's off to an amazing start, man. Shout out to the Burn.